Right, hey everyone, Scarlet Blaze Games here, and welcome back to Kholat. Yes, pronunciations are getting better and better. I'm not hearing it. Why is this? That's because it's muted! Ah! We're back here for some reason, I think. Where is that? Oh, cool. Okay. Now, a lot of people I've seen saying that this game isn't particularly scary. And I was thinking about this while I was playing Outlast, how different atmospheric horror it is. It's so scary. The moments of calm and tranquility like this, and the moments of absolute panic goes between, and springing things on you at the right time. God, that's gorgeous. Where are you? Up there. Oh yeah, of course it is. It's that one up there. I just somehow get over to the other side of this crevasse. No, there is no jump button. It's right there. This looks promising. This looks different. Hopefully this will take us as... Oh my god, is that a tower? Never willing to trust those tree branches. Well, these mini bridges, to be honest. The wolves okay, they're howling a lot. There we go, saving. Nice. Nice. Here we are. Landmark we've been trying to get to for all 3 episodes. I'm just gonna give a full warning, this episode probably won't be very long, but I am quite tired. I can't find a goddamn anything. conducting a test. Therefore, we decided to use equipment that is going in section 22. We've recently saved, so we might as well. Investigate whatever the hell this.
A human being's mind is a curious toy, consumed by pain and madness. It resists, but defends itself from what can set it free. The path to understanding leads through contradiction. We deny one simple fact, the fact that humans are the real monsters. And as such, we should treat each other. Although I had been deluding myself otherwise for so many years, I have finally figured out my true nature. Remember that in the darkness, you are never alone. There is always someone who awaits your fall.
The fuck? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Okay, that was a little strange.
Time does not heal wounds, as I've recently learned. This truth was pounded into me by pain, cruelty, and lies. I learned from this. I remembered. It nearly touched the essence of my understanding, becoming the revelation of truth, when they dragged me down the corridor with my shattered bones.
Oh.
When they operated on me to observe the misplacement of my organs.
Oh.
When they put the worst nightmares into my head. When they closed me up, put me together again and revived me over and over to test the limits of my endurance.
Oh.
And when finally, after so many years, they told me my wife was dead. Time does not heal wounds.
Well, fuck. Well then. Is it just me or has the weather picked up? Humongously. So, he was experimented on? Some fucked up surgery? He killed his wife? Is that the dude? Okay, we can't get back after that, so I feel like we should investigate the other avenue. Oh shit, I thought the tree was the monster, right. Ah, yes! Yes, I do hear a note. Awesome, it's another save point. Alive corpses in Siberia. It was a top-secret facility where scientists worked on reviving the dead, ? That explains the ghosts. Several elements would suggest that this case were in Inia, a town in Siberia, where there was supposed to be the institute. Well, it's supposed to be the institute where decades ago the most brilliant minds were to accomplish the impossible, revive corpses. Nowadays, in a place of the complex, there are only ruins. It is difficult to determine what exactly was there. To this day, we can stumble upon things resembling medical equipment, but it is clear that there is no hospital there, as the elder locals recall. One day the military came, marked out an area and set up a concentration site, and took them several years to build it. One building after another, people were happy because there was work, but as soon as they finished, the military surrounded the area with barbed wired fences. I lost my Since the military surrounded there with barbed wire fences and forbade to even walk in the vicinity, I remember trucks pulling up and soldiers unloading some equipment. Behind there was a large lot. There were huge delivery vehicles pulled up. People said there were refrigerated trucks. Refrigerated trucks? Wait. It had been going on like that for more than a dozen years and nothing happened. 2 or 3 years before they closed it down, some weird things had occurred. We saw them transporting people to the facility, and the whole village heard screaming in the middle of the night, as if they were murdering people. One day it just stopped. The tracks left. The military stayed for a while. Engineers came. They tore the whole thing to the ground, and that was it. What could have been at that facility? When asked about the possible explanation by Dr. Leguive, an eminent historian, oh, that's so much easier. It was not unusual for the previous government to build a facility hidden deep in the corners of Siberia. It doesn't have to have anything to do with paranormal fairy tale, but merely the classified military activity. Although historical sources remain silent about Inia village and military facilities of scientists in this area, it totally contradicts inhabitants' stories. We became aware of existing documents that could have shed light on the case. An extract from a correspondence where the names of the sender and receiver are sent and mentions about a facility in the middle of Siberia where the military sends well-preserved bodies of convicts in refrigerated trucks for research. That explains the frozen bodies from the Diatov incident. Furthermore, the author writes, I hope you're married with something with them because blah blah blah, they're not alive enough. Okay. One spot too long. Okay. And with that, I'm going to call this one short. I realise it's probably quite a short episode, but I believe everyone's going to bed, and I don't want to get too loud when people are trying to sleep. Also, I need to get... So, be sure to like this if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff from me. And with that, bye. Fuck that.